Understanding indirect questions with interrogative adverbs. Hello, language learners. Today, we're going to dive into the world of indirect questions, specifically focusing on interrogative adverbs. Indirect questions are an important part of English language learning and are used often in everyday conversation. So, let's get started. Indirect questions are essentially questions that are reported or embedded within other sentences, rather than being asked directly. They're a more polite and formal way of asking something, especially in professional settings. For example, instead of directly asking, "What time is it?" you might say, "Could you tell me what time it is?" Interrogative adverbs are words like where, when, why, how, and to what extent. They are used to ask for specific information and are often found at the beginning of questions. However, when they are used in indirect questions, the structure changes a little. In direct questions, the interrogative adverb comes first, then the auxiliary verb, and then the subject. For example, why did you leave the party early? However, in indirect questions, we use a different order. The interrogative adverb comes after the subject and the verb. For example, can you tell me why you left the party early? Let's break down some more examples to better understand this. Direct. When is the concert? Indirect. Do you know when the concert is? Direct. How does she make those delicious cupcakes? Indirect. Could you explain how she makes those delicious cupcakes? Direct. Where did you buy that book? Indirect. I wonder where you bought that book. Notice how the structure of the sentence changes when we're using indirect questions with interrogative adverbs. It's more polite and a bit more formal than direct questions. Now that we understand the concept, let's practice together. Think about how you would turn the following direct questions into indirect questions. 1. Why did he choose that university? 2. When does the store close? 3. How did they solve the problem? Remember, practice makes perfect, so don't worry if you don't get it right the first time. That's it for today's lesson on indirect questions with interrogative adverbs. I hope you found this explanation helpful and that it's given you a good understanding of how to use indirect questions in English. Remember, the more you practice, the more natural it will become. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in our next video. Happy learning!